What's up, everyone? This is Dave here. Welcome to my What's Up, Dave episode 20. So, how is your Chinese New Year? I believe this year Chinese New Year was very not as hot as previous year because of the COVID ruling. A lot of people has maybe visit less people or less family members or relative. So for me, uh, previously when my parents still around, it's very lively, very a lot of people come to my house. Okay, so after they pass away, lesser people come. Okay, because we are all the juniors, so left only the seniors. So we juniors have to visit our seniors' house. So will be lesser people coming to my house. So for this year, uh, not a lot, okay, because of the COVID ruling of 5 bags per day. So today also is Valentine's Day. So how do you celebrate your Valentine's Day with your loved one, your wife, your girlfriends? Okay, so is it important to celebrate? Of course, okay, because this is the designated day. Of course, if you have the heart, you can celebrate anytime, anywhere you want. Okay, so what are we going to share tonight? Okay, today I'm going to share with you on digital marketing tips for 2022. Everyone is improving, the world is moving fast, everyone is picking up digital skills. So digital is moving at a fast rate that from before, okay, because of COVID. It accelerated the pace of digital uh, digitization for all the countries, for the corporate, the government, etc. Okay, so I have 11 points for you that you can make use of to improve your digital marketing strategies. Okay, so what is the number one? Number one is you must make sure you optimize your website, your sales funnel, or whatever for mobile. Why? Because nowadays a lot of people are glued to mobile more than maybe laptops. Why? Because mobile is so portable. Everywhere you go, you just look at your handphone. But for laptop, either you only use it at home or use it at your office. So it is not as convenient to open and on the walk yourself because you need to connect to Wi-Fi also. But handphone got internet access because you got the mobile data. Okay, so it's easier to see and Google things on handphone, more convenient. Okay, always on the go. So make sure your website, your blog, your sales funnel, or whatever thing that you're planning to do online, it must be custom fit to mobile version. Okay, so nowadays when you design website, make sure when you see on desktop, look perfect. Look on your handphone, also look perfect. Previously, like 10 years ago, when I do my own web page, everything, I never think of customize for mobile. Okay, mostly it's more for desktop, laptop viewing. Okay, so now you need to also customize for mobile because more and more people are using mobile to surf internet. So it's very important. You do not want people to go to your site and see all your words truncated, your pictures being cropped off, the words become huge fonts or small font you cannot see, etc. So you need to customize your website for mobile phones. Okay. Second tips, you definitely need to research on your competitors, like what they do daily. What kind of marketing strategies are they using? So you need to see what kind of platform they're also using. Like are they using YouTube only, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, etc. So maybe these competitors, they are using all the platforms. So you have to also see why are they using all these platforms instead of focus on just one platform. When you know your competitors well, then you can improve and be better, or else you cannot catch up with your competitors. If your trade, your niche have a lot of competitors, so it is very important that you need to research on your competitors. Number 3, lengthen your blogs or your posts. Whatever posts that you do on your Facebook page, profile, or if you have your own blogs, lengthen it. Do not write short 1 sentence or 2 sentences only. Okay. So if you try to promote your service, promote your product, you need to create value. So you need to have a clearer and precise description of what you are trying to promote. Okay. You cannot promote your product within 1 sentence. It look very vague, doesn't give enough information for your buyers or leads. So it's very important that lengthen your post. Research has done that those successful marketing posts have around 1,200 words on the post. Okay, so those average or those who are not very good at marketing, their post typically is around 700 to 900 words. Okay, so try to write more, describe your product more or your services more, so that your customer know what you're trying to sell and how you can solve their problem. So this is very important. And number 4, now is a digital age. If you want to sell your product and service online, you need to develop email campaigns. This is very, very important. And what is email campaign? So your website, your sales funnel, or whatever, you allow your leads, your audience to opt in their email and their name, so that you can keep not spend them, but provide value to them daily or bi-weekly to them, so that they know you are someone with stuff, you're someone with knowledge. You can provide value to them, and they can keep follow you for a long time. And so this is very important. You need to have email campaigns so that you can keep in contact with them and engage them. You can't just list your product on Q10, eBay, Amazon, and sit there and hope someone will know your product and buy your product. No. Or you just design a website or sales funnel and just hope someone will chance upon your website. No, you can't do that. This is not digital marketing. Okay, so you need to have email campaigns. So once user or leads opt into your website, you send a welcome email to welcome them and what they are going to expect from your email campaigns, that you will send them daily or weekly contents that they can use on their businesses, something like that. They are creating value for your customer. You need to create value for your customer. Okay, so number 5, you need to get personal with your leads, with your audience, and do not be too commercial. And what is too personal? Like greeting them when you're doing live. When you see your audience are viewing your live, you greet them, or you send them email on their birthdays, on special occasion or holidays, or like e-cards, something like that from your email campaigns. You send to them, and you keep engage them by asking them questions like what kind of content do they want to know, and you can share to them, something like that. Be more personal. And the marketing online now is more on two-way communication. The lead will tell you what they want and you provide what they want to them. It's not just sell what you want and don't care about they like it or not, it solve their problem or not. No. Digital marketing, digital business now is a two-way communication. You definitely need to create value to your audience. Be personal with them. Okay. Number 6. A lot of people do not do this. That is remarketing. And what is remarketing? Those are leads who have inquired on your businesses, your product and service, but did not buy previously. Or those customers have buy from you one time, but have not carry on purchase your new version of product or services or for a long time. So you need to remarket to them. And research has found that if you do remarketing, there will be high chance that they will purchase. Why? Because they already know who you are. They might have already bought your product, so they will trust you because they use your product. Of course, your product must be good, your service must be good. Okay, so once they use before and you remarket to them, they will have a chance that they will resubscribe back to you again. Okay, so you need to do remarketing. Sometimes you do not need to keep going to the find all the new cold leads or new cold customer. Sometimes if you have new version of product or services that you think can benefit your previous customer, you can try to remarket to them. They might purchase from you again. Okay, so this is very important. Use remarketing. Number 7, you need to tailor content to each stage of the buyer's journey. So buyer journey is, there's 3 stages. It's not just I come and buy and go and disappear. No. Okay, as a buyer, there is 3 stages. This is the ACD stage. What's ACD stage? A, that is awareness. Okay, what is awareness? So the customer, the audience, the leads need to aware of your product. What are you selling? What are your services selling? How can your product solve my problem? So this is very, very important. You need to let your audience, your customer, your leads to know and aware of what you can offer to them. This is very important. If they are not aware of the product, not aware of the service, not aware of your solution, they will not buy from you. Okay? So you need to let them aware of what you are trying to sell. Okay? So after aware, they will go into consideration. Yeah. What's there to consider? Of course, whatever you sell, unless you, the whole wide world, you are the only one that sell this product or service, there will be competitors for them to compare with. So they need to consider whether your competitor is better or you better. So do you provide enough info for them to decide? And how your product stand out against your competitors? You need to provide all this kind of information for them to make a clearer consideration. Also, you need to provide real value details to them. Okay? And last one, how they will make a decision whether they will buy from you or buy from the competitors. So this is very, very important, the ACD stage of the buyer journey. Okay, so and for the decision whether if they buy their product, what's the trade-off and what's the disadvantage if they do not buy from you? Maybe they buy from competitor A, but they may be lack of some certain features or services that A do not provide, but you provide. So are you able to provide the same or even more services or features that A can provide. So maybe they can decide to switch over to yours. So you need to know the ACD buyer's journey. And number 8, leverage on Facebook ads. Okay, yes, I know a lot of big brands, a lot of companies have migrated to YouTube or even TikTok. So that left a good opportunity for us to use Facebook ads. Why? Because the competition is lesser now, because most of people are going to other platforms. So you will have your own chance to market your product or services. So you can use Facebook ads. Okay? Focus on Facebook ads. Number 9, always remain flexible in your digital strategy. You cannot say, hey, because a lot of people go to other platform become congested, I just stay on Facebook. If Facebook doesn't give you the result that you want, you need to be flexible and think what kind of other strategy that you can use other than Facebook, maybe YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, or whatever kind of marketing methods that you can think of. So you cannot have a fixated mindset or comfort zone mindset. Okay, so you need to grow and use other platform or strategies to improve your marketing campaign. Okay, so this is very, very important. Number 10, you need to create visual content on your posts and your email campaigns. You cannot just write all words. You are not writing a storybook. Even some of the storybooks, there are pictures, illustration. Okay, so you need to have pictures and words to make it lively, or even videos. Okay, so you need to have visual content, because there are different modes for people to learn. Some people like to see videos. Some people learn from videos because there's action, there's kinesthetic. Okay, people who are kinesthetic like to see action, so you can do a videos. People can learn from video. People who like to see charts, illustration, then you have pictures. Okay, so people who like to learn by music, learn by hearing, you can do podcasts. So you can do different kind of contents, not necessarily just pure words. It will be very, very boring to go to your website, your blog, your pages, and see whole chunk of words and no picture and nothing else. This is a marketing failure, and no one will ever want to follow you or go back to your site again. Okay, so you need to have visual contents. This is very, very important. And the last one, point number 11, if possible, partner with micro influencer to market your product. They already have a huge following, so a lot of people do follow them for what they share weekly, monthly. Okay, so they have some sort of credentials or credibility. Okay, they have some credibility. So when they promote your product or promote your services, you also borrow their credibility together with it. Okay, so more and more their followers maybe even become your followers. You never know. So there's a lot of benefits when you partner with micro influencers. Of course, they do not come for free. You need to pay them, or you give them some other bonuses or whatever they can get from the product or services. So they will help to promote or even appear on your live, etc. So this is very important, how you can play around with your digital marketing strategy for 2022. Okay, these 11 points, do write down or note down. You can play back this video and write down all the points and try out on your digital marketing strategy. Okay, so that's the end for today live. I hope to see you next week on my episode 21. Bye bye.